Hey there, Dusty. We are all set up, ready to go. I'm so excited. I'm just ready to dive into this, but I want to say thank you very much for booking with me. This is totally awesome. I love all your questions, okay? They're fantastic, so organized. It gives me an indication of who you are as the person. Very organized. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to make myself a little bit more room over here, okay? So, a couple things I'm going to share with you. If I have to pause the video, it is to clear my throat. When I have back-to-back readings, I lose my voice, and it's annoying. So, I won't let you listen listen to the coughing of it. And if you need any more clarification, anything else you want to talk about, even if like you're sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're having a hard time, I always encourage everybody just to reach back out to me, shoot me an email. I'll help you work through anything, things like that. Okay. So the reading doesn't stop here. The aftercare doesn't stop here. I mean, I work with you and I want you to walk away feeling full and complete and content with everything that you were questioning here, okay? So that's what's on my agenda, okay? So let's get into this, okay? You were all about your career. I think it's really cool that you're a flight attendant. Like, that's my dream, but I'm too thick of a girl to be flying, to be a flight attendant. It's amazing. I can only imagine the things that you've gotten to see and experience in this. And I can understand why it would be so difficult to do something different. I feel that. But I'm getting the chills as I'm getting ready to say this to you. But I'm glad that you're listening to your heart. I'm glad that you're listening to those little nudges of inspiration, those little thoughts of I'm bringing you something more. There's something more for you. Okay. Normally people ignore that. They ignore that. And what ends up happening is that they cause themselves to kind of burn out at their job. And it's all because they decided to ignore those little callings, that little call, those little nudges from your spirit guides, letting you know that this is a completion of this particular chapter of your life, and I'm going to take you somewhere else, somewhere else, perhaps into your life's purpose. I'm feeling that this is going to lead you into your life's purpose here. Okay. So I'm glad that you're one of those that is paying attention. You're paying attention, okay? And it is for your highest good that you continue to listen to those whispers here, okay? Normally when I answer questions, specifically when it comes to career changes, I always encourage you to listen to what your heart is telling you, okay? Because I don't want to sit here and say, you specifically are going to be a tarot reader. You're going to specifically be a life coach. You're specifically meant to be this or that or the other. And then you get so stuck on that. And then you realize that it's not your path. It's not made for you. This is not for you. So continue to always listen to that inner calling. What's going on in your heart. Okay. And think about the things that are going to inspire you. What are the things that are going to get you out of the bed in the morning? Things that are going to make you happy. Maybe it is that you do take a position higher up as to what you're doing here. Okay. Maybe it is that you do start doing some work as a humanitarian or working to teach people about animals and nature and things like this, okay? I really feel like the next couple of chapters in your life are going to be about you stepping into your life's purpose here, okay? I that's how I'm feeling in my heart here. And I feel like it's very possible that you have more than one thing inside of you. You're thinking about more than one thing, more than one direction here, okay? And it's kind of showing up in the Seven of Waters, okay? This is the energy that talks about having a lot to choose from, a lot of different things that you could be doing with yourself, with your life here, okay? But basically, on this card, okay, so it says you are an earth angel, and who was born to protect nature and teach about animals and nature, okay? Now, whether this rings true to you or not, okay? Again, I just feel like this is more about you stepping into your life's purpose, okay? Your heart is calling you to do something that the normal people, like people who work from 9 to 5, that normal routine. I think you're being called to do something that is not of the normal, okay? And you might even leave people like scratching their heads, like why would you leave such a great job, you know, to work with the earth? You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, you have to listen to what's going on in your heart here. And again, I was also feeling like where you are now, it is very possible that you could actually be moving up the ladder in your at your job. You know what I mean? In your career is basically what I'm saying. So maybe moving up from a flight attendant to whatever's above you, you know. I really think your job is cool. I think your job is cool here, okay? When I see this time to decide card, this is just another indication that there's a lot in your heart, okay? But this isn't like you have to figure this all out right now. You don't. Not at all, okay? You just have to really tune into where you're feeling guided in the moment, okay? So there's a lot of decisions, clearly, obviously, in both of these energies, okay? Maybe it is that you are thinking about doing something for the planet, working as a humanitarian, okay? I'm going to pull some more cards on this too as well. You know, and this and working like this could also still be about moving around the planet, you know, still traveling, you know. I don't know why I just heard Africa, South Africa. It's so weird. I get the strangest things that come through my mind, but like doing things in South Africa. You know what, too, and I'm getting is that maybe that you are being called to open an organization that will help that will help the planet. That will help the planet. Like, you become the leader of an organization that helps the planet. Okay? That's one way to look at that too, okay? Let's see. Yeah, okay. This is basically explaining explaining what you were saying in your emails. Like, you know that there's something more. There's something more, and you're just trying to find the answers here. You know, and you're gonna make the changes in your life accordingly, you know, inspired actions to do what you're being called to do here, okay? However, I feel like the veil and more answers are gonna come to you, okay? And that's an indication with this High Priestess, okay? But And this Two of Fire, we're talking about new partnerships, new beginnings, you know, new contracts. But this is also an encouragement to continue to move forward and continue to listen to those thoughts. And it's funny too, because as I'm saying this, they're showing me you sitting down and kind of like in a meditative state, writing down things that you, what they're saying is that there are some projects or some ideas that you had a while ago that you kind of pushed to the side. Okay, they're saying that. And they're also saying to write down the things that you feel like in your heart, that thing, what you're feeling in your heart, to write this down. Okay, and then take a really good look at that. Okay, so go back, think back to some things or some ideas that you had before you became a flight attendant. Those little ideas that you had, and write them down. Okay, there's answers in this. So is what they're saying. There's answers in this journaling for you. Okay. And of course, you know, I can help you further along with this. Okay. But I feel like the secret is in your heart. Honestly, I feel like the secrets are in your heart. But anyways, with the High Priestess, you know, oh, speaking of secrets, she is a secret. So is this card. We're talking about secrets. But you hold the key to this. You hold the key, okay? But we're also talking about thinking about it, coming up with the plan, coming up with that plan, okay? But snapping into action right now, it's bad timing, okay? It's bad timing to just drop everything you're doing and saying bye. No, what you're being asked to do is to listen to your heart, okay? See beyond the veil, okay? Come up with a plan and put that plan into action, okay? And I'm getting I'm getting the words like baby steps, taking little inspired actions, little steps at a time to make this happen for yourself, okay? The final outcome of this, I mean, Jesus, okay? You can't get any happier than this. This is the outcome of you taking those inspired actions, listening to your heart, and moving forward. This is pure happiness, okay? Pure happiness. You can't go wrong here. You can't go wrong here at all, okay? But again, I feel like the secrets are in your heart. You're in your heart, and you're gonna find what you're looking for. Definitely going to find it, okay? This is new partnerships coming into your own, stepping into your own power here, and stepping into your passions, okay? This is what we're looking at here, okay? This is a fantastic way of just like opening up this reading for you, okay? No matter where you go, or what direction you decide, which road you decide to take, you're going to be taken care of, okay? But I feel like this is going to be a slower movement, okay? Because there's a lot of planning that's going to be involved with this. There's a lot of planning, a lot of getting organized, okay? Being organized is what they're saying. But again, I feel like this is there's going to be a lot of work involved with this, but the work is going to be worth it, okay? And you are going to be the person that organizes this. You build the structure and the foundation of this place and this idea, okay? You are the leader of this. So it very well can be that you are the entrepreneur of this, okay? The backbone of this, okay? But again, they're saying it again to me. I repeat myself, but you hold the key to this, okay? You hold the key. And I think part of the lesson here is that is that they are wanting you to listen more to yourself and listen to your own calling here too, okay? And you're doing a really good job of that, is what they're saying. It's almost like they're applauding you for listening to yourself, okay? There's like, wow, she's actually hearing us. She's actually paying attention to those feelings, those thoughts. She's paying attention to this, okay? So good job. Don't give up on this, okay? So the timing, you had a question about timing. If travel is truly my calling or not, if there's something else I'd like to know about when I should take a leap of faith and when my job will begin. Okay, so new job. You're asking about a leap of faith, and here's your leap of faith. Holy cow, I love your reading. I love this. Oh my God, I love when this happens. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I can already tell that the answers are going to come to you, okay? Again, there's no need to rush this. There's no need to rush this because there's a lot of planning involved. But like, no matter what, this is kind of vibrating off of what I just said. But no matter what direction you choose, it ends up beautifully. Okay, this is the victorious card. Everything working out here. Okay. But here you are. This is your leap of faith, and you are truly tapped into your calling. You are so spot on with this. This is crazy. I always get thrown back. I'm like, whoa, wait. It's like, am I saying this correctly? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me grab this. Let me just grab this information here and see if I can hear anything with this, okay? I do feel that you expect the worst things to happen here. You expect the worst. You get worried, you get nervous. And that comes with change, okay? That comes with change. When things start to change, there's this immediate resistance that we put up. Like, this is not supposed to be happening this way. This is what causes us to become unhappy. That's all a result of that resistance to change, because you almost expect things to not go the way you would envision it, okay? But this is all about you surrendering to the flow of this, surrendering to that worry, okay? Standing right back in your power is basically how I'm feeling about this, okay? This is all about you becoming more independent, professional, and a person who is definitely thinking before you're acting. You're thinking before you're acting, okay? This is where they were telling me this plan that you need to come up with the plan, because you are the foundation, you are the structure of this plan moving forward, okay? Is what okay, so they're just confirming what I said earlier, okay? But here you are. This is the celebration. I mean, you can't get any better with this, okay? So really, when you take this leap of faith, you're going to know exactly when the time is right to do so. Because the King of Air is all about, I know when is the right time. I'm confident in my decision. And when you feel completely balanced emotionally and mentally to go, then you go, okay? You're going to know when the time is right. You're going to definitely know when the timing is right here, okay? Let's see. Just to give you a little bit of a window, because I know we have to, in our physical illusion, we have to, we're so programmed to, I'm guilty of this myself, but we are so programmed to know the who, what, when, where, and how. We are so programmed to know that. It is so hard for us to just surrender. Look at taking action. It is really, yeah. Hold on, I was cut off as I was saying something to you. So, I think now is the time to start getting serious about what's calling in your heart here, okay? I think now is the time to get moving, okay? And again, don't rush this. Surrender to the flow, surrender to the outcome, and surrender to the unfolding of how this is supposed to look for you, okay? Don't expect it to happen one way, and if it doesn't seem to be going that way, it starts to freak you out again, or freak you out, okay? If it doesn't look like it's unfolding the way you thought it was going to, don't let this scare you, because it'll be very easy. It'll be very easy for that to happen, okay? You just have to remind yourself that the way things are moving, the way things are looking, are exactly the universal design. This is the way it was meant to unfold, okay? And everything happens for your highest good, even if it scares the living sheesh out of you. You feel me? But I think now is the time to start really getting serious about your ideas, your plans, okay? And act accordingly is what they're saying. Act accordingly. Okay. Because, yeah. Okay, so what they're saying is, just like okay, this is just validating what I just said. We have a repeating message here, okay? Putting your plan into action. Start working on it now, but don't go jumping off the cliff right now, okay? Now's not the time to quit your job and say goodbye forever. No, okay? Take inspired actions and move with this, okay? Don't go crazy and say, well, Dana said quit my job. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying come up with your plan, okay? Come up with your plan and move with inspired action. Don't go jumping off this cliff. Please don't do that, okay? All right? But now's the time to start working on it, okay? Now's the time. Okay, that makes sense. I hope so. If it doesn't, you can talk to me. I'm sure you caught that, okay? But look at just more positive news, okay? More positive news. We're talking about celebrating. We're talking about becoming independent. We're talking about having a lot of fun along the way, along this journey here, okay? With a very, very victorious outcome. Very, 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 very victorious outcome. No matter what you do, again, because we had the star card come out, or the sun. The sun. I mean, no matter what you do, it ends up beautifully here. Okay? You can't make a wrong decision. You really can't, okay? Let's get into your relationships here, okay? Don't go doing that now. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to pause the video to review this question. I'll be right back. Okay. I really like this. I like this question. I even like the fact that the breakup was gentle. It was a gentle breakup, and it felt very mutual. So what you're really asking me here in this question, whether you should stay or move on. Does he still have feelings for you? Okay. Is he moving on too? That's what this pile was all about. Hang on, honey. Okay. Sorry about that. It's been happening a lot. Okay. Ace of Fire reversed. Star. Hierophant. Okay. I get the feeling that he's moved on. Okay. He's moved on from this connection, okay? Because we have the Lovers in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, okay? Now, with these two energies, okay, first of all, this, like, yeah, okay, I get it. So this was a clean break with no more attachments. There are no more attachments in this energy, okay? But you know what I feel? If it's kind of like this whisper of like you guys can still be friends, you know? Okay? This would be a person that would have wanted like that traditional life together, you know? But the love in a romantic kind of way is gone, okay? But the love for like a friendship is still there, okay? And that should make you feel good, okay? But I feel like he has moved on. I think you should too. I really think you should too, because this is why I'm feeling this is why I'm feeling like you guys can still be friends. You know, not so much in a flirtatious way, but, you know, extending that love to each other, you know, in a friendship kind of way. You know, it's just more lighthearted energy. There's no ill feelings in this. I gotta be honest with you. Okay. We're in complete control of our emotions here. Okay. Very mature, understanding of the emotions on both ends here, okay? But the happiness is gone, the attachment is gone here, the love is gone. And in here, there's no need to move forward, okay? We're not moving forward, obviously, okay? And it's a very mutual and equal here, okay? It's very mutual and equal, okay? Getting back to why I'm saying free yourself is because of the mutual feelings here, okay? That mutual feeling. I just think in some of this energy I'm picking up, I feel like you've outgrown him anyways. You've outgrown him. Yeah, he's in school and he's working his mind, but I don't want to use the word maturity level, but I think on a spiritual level, you've outgrown him. Okay? He's not matured in that kind of way. Um, but I think it's more important for you to focus on you, what's important for you, moving forward in your career. Paying attention. Yeah, okay. What they're saying is paying more attention to yourself, okay? Surrender to this surrender the attachment that you still, that little bit of an attachment or curiosity you still have with this person, and move forward with yourself, your life, okay? Yeah, and this is kind of why I'm feeling. I'm trying to squeeze all these in here for you so we can just talk about them all at one time, okay? Forgiving and learning. I think that the two of you have done some learning together, okay? And I feel like there's no more forgiving to do, but if there is, you know, work on that forgiveness, work on that healing, you know. But so I just really get the sense that it's just time for you to move on. Okay, time for you. You've outgrown this connection. Okay, you have better things coming up ahead, is what they're telling me anyway. So it's not important for you to hang on to this. Okay, this is why the free yourself card is out. Just heal what's remaining here, okay? You guys, again, I'm going to repeat it because they're repeating it. You guys can remain friends, you know? You guys can. And I don't feel like he is the one for you, okay? He's not, definitely, clearly not the one for you, okay? So I hope that answers that question for you. I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, so let's move on to question 4. You were talking about that you're currently talking to someone, and it feels like it's nice too, but I don't know if I should move on from my ex. Okay, so you're moving on from your ex. And if the one I'm currently talking to is your future possible partner. Okay, got it. So the answer to that question is to move on from this person. Okay. You know what? I gotta put this emotion into words. Okay, so bear with me here. Okay. This is a very good person. Very good person. And it's nice that you can move on from somebody and not leave any residue, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You're moving on in a very peaceful kind of way here with this person. There's no ill feelings. There's no hatred, stuff like this, you know. That's the way I'm feeling about that. You know, and it feels good. It feels, I've never felt that before in a separation of people, okay? It's usually, I could feel like the tension, the headache, the anger, the pain, the frustration. I'm not feeling that with this. I feel like it was just a peaceful separation. We were both understanding that, okay? What are we doing here? I forgot what I was doing. Your current future partner. Oh my goodness. Do you see what's happening here? Oh my word. Oh my word. Well. So here we sit. Oh, okay. So we're talking about love. We're talking about taking this relationship up a notch. We're talking about moving into a new phase of a relationship. This is your knight in shining armor, except this is a woman, but he is the knight in shining armor, okay? Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'm really excited. Really, really, okay. So with this person that you're currently with has the potential to move forward in a long and for the long haul here, okay? But we're still needing to grow a little bit. We're still needing to come a little bit more in touch with our emotions here on both sides, okay? Not moving too fast because this is an energy that could easily stress the two of you out, okay? And but maintaining control over the situation, maintaining control over your emotions, being balanced in this, okay? Okay. He definitely finds you sexy. He finds you very beautiful. And he sees you in a very romantic light, okay? This is lots of romantic energy. You might see him as this way too, or you might even see him as very charming. Very charming. Very, very awesome. This is so cool. Okay, so to answer your question, you know, this is possible. This is possible that this is going to be your future partner, okay? This is a long-term energy, a long-term commitment. The two of you are working well together. The two of you work together. This is an energy that talks about harmony and being in balance with each other's energy, understanding each other very well here, okay? And in complete alignment, okay? That's what I was trying to say. This is being in complete alignment, okay? But there's still a little bit of growth here, but this is going to grow into, again, a very romantic, deep love wedding proposal. That's just to put it blank, put it out there, okay? Because this is what this energy talks about, is a wedding proposal, okay? So, and this is why I was feeling that there's still time for a little bit of growth, but you know, emotionally here, okay? But this can go definitely into some kind of marriage, okay? How cool is this? Hold on. Not that we need any more clarification, but I'm going to pull some more angel romance cards on this. Whoa. I'm not going to take those. I didn't even really have a question in my mind yet. I did see the trust card, okay? I did see the trust. So maybe I'll just say that you guys are working on some kind of trust. You guys want to see if you're able to trust each other here, okay? Let's see. What else can you tell us about this future partner? Oh, whoa, hold on. It flew. Oh, girl. That card flew, okay? It almost hit the floor. Okay, so really, what more is there needing to be said here? This is going to develop into everything I just said. Very romantic relationship, being married and having a honeymoon and just enjoying each other's company, you know? Hold on, I'm curious. I'm so nosy. I'm so nosy. Oh, come on. Okay. Now I'm just getting repeating messages. Look at her in her wedding dress. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I could tell you about this. Yeah, okay. You figure this all out, okay? We're good. We're good. You're solid. God. I always tease people too, like, you have to invite me to the wedding, okay? I'll come. I'll be there. Okay, let's move on. Well, that's exciting. Look into your financial situations on whether it would improve or stay the same. Okay, let's see. Yeah, wasn't I saying that at the beginning of the reading? You're gonna have to defend the reasons why you're switching careers or you're making moves in your life, okay? Of course, being very patient. Again, very patient. Not getting yourself worked up, full of anxiety, okay? And thinking that you're going to miss the opportunity, okay? And missing that opportunity for change or like doing what you want to do. I can sense the worry, the concern in 3 of these cards. Well, let me put them all down so you can see what I'm doing. That would be helpful, right? Yeah. So here you are, you would be a little bit torn. I know you're a little torn, especially when you're like, this is so good for me, but I want to follow my heart, following my bliss, okay? This is normally what that universe is always asking us to do, is to follow our bliss, follow our happiness, okay? We don't have to kill ourselves over it. We don't have to sit in that sadness and stuff like that here, okay? I think the timing for you to start working on things, especially in your financial situation, is right now, okay? Getting your ducks in a row. This is tying into your other question where it was taking action, okay? Because they're showing me the card again, taking action. So start working on your financials right now, okay? Okay, bear with me a second. I am asking if things are going to improve or stay the same. Oh my gosh. The Ten of Earth. Everything, all of this is getting ready to snap into, look, everything's improving, okay? When it comes to your financials, the Ten of Earth, you can't get any better than this, okay? This is happy home life, happy money, having money in the bank, having money that extra money to spend on things that you want, and spending money on things you don't even need, okay? This could even be, you know, just having, you have it all. You have it all. Everything is going to work out perfectly here, okay? We're in the Pentacles, and this is answering, like, if this was the only card that came out, okay, there's no higher up than this, okay? So this is the perfect outcome. The perfect outcome, okay? Wow. your reading is got me all kinds of twisted. Like, we're getting the most perfect answers for this entire reading. I am so happy. I'm so thrilled about this, okay? But just take into consideration everything that I've said, okay? Everything I've said thus far, okay? I know. I'm going to go back to this just a little bit. I know you're torn. I know you're going to feel torn. I know might cause a little bit of sadness with you, okay? Having to go from something that you really, really love to do, to doing something so different. And you're going to have to tell people that, listen, this is what's in my heart. This is what I want to do, okay? I want to do what makes me happy, okay? But getting things in alignment. I always like to say, and this is the temperance card, the patience card, okay? Is like, I always see this card, that energy of like, she puts her toe in the water. She tests the water. Is it too cold? Is it too hot? You know, she's doing this in the water, okay? Which means you want to take your time with this. You want to test. You want to test yourself. You want to test the movement forward, okay? Again, not taking on a huge chunk of this at one time, okay? Not thinking that you need to have all of the answers or all of the tools or all of anything right in this moment, okay? As you move along this journey and in this transition, you will see that the universe will provide you with the exact tool, the exact person, the exact amount of money it'll show up as you move along, okay? You know, so all of your answers as you move along, after you've come down to like that specific direction, the things will just start to manifest in your world to help you continue on in that journey, okay? So, and that's a reflection of the Hierophant. This is what the Hierophant, that energy talks about too, is listening to that inner calling, listening to that inner light here, okay? But to really, that's the additional guidance, but to really answer your question, your finances are going to get better, okay? Hands down, okay? It doesn't get any better than this, okay? All right, so what else I like to do, and I do this for all my readings. So I like to pull additional guidance from this particular deck, okay? So if you're having a hard time in meditation, okay, let's talk about meditation real quickly. Meditation when it has been brought over to us, okay, we always think of meditation as sitting as a monk for 8 hours a day, listening to our higher selves, okay? Here we have it wrong, okay? Here, we've interpreted what meditation actually is. And meditation is just slowing your mind down long enough to come into alignment to hear yourself, okay? We're so surrounded with the buzzing of cars and people and televisions and electronics and all this other crazy stuff. We're so surrounded by that it causes our mind to just jumble up. We're listening to other people talk, you know, things like that. The idea with meditation is just to slow your mind down long enough so you can listen to yourself, okay? Now, you don't have to sit like a monk for 8 hours a day. Technically, we can't because we have bills to pay. They don't. Their food is provided for them. But, you know, they don't have to work and they don't have to live the way we do, okay? But there are many different ways to get your mind to slow down, okay? There are things that, like a walking meditation, so you can walk and meditate. You can shower and meditate. You can hike and meditate. You can draw and color and meditate. You can doodle and meditate, okay? It's just holding the pen in your hand and paying attention to the tip of your pen going around and around and around and just doodling on the paper, okay? This is how I do channeled writing, which actually I'm getting ready to make a video about, but I'm going like this in this paper, and you're so focused in this moment that nothing else matters. And when you're focused on this right here, the information that you need will come through your pen, okay? So you might get a word, you might get a sentence, you might get a color, some numbers, okay, to come through as you're writing, okay? You don't have to sit and strain to focus on one thing, okay? It does take a little bit of practice, but it's well worth it, you know? It's very well worth it, okay? Oh, shoot, that was quick. That was quick. Listen, oh my gosh. Girlfriend, Dusty, look at it. Everything's gonna work out just fine, okay? How? I love your freaking reading. Oh my God. I'm gonna give you one more. Because just because, okay? This is, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to watch this. It's so cool. Everything is going to work out A-okay. You are walking into your life's purpose. You are walking into your happiness. Girl, I'm setting these two cards side by side. Shit. You're walking into just, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I had like 4 fly out. Oh my God. Oh girl, listen. You're coming into your own. You're coming into the true essence of who you are. I'm just saying you're walking into your life's purpose. You're feeling your authentic self, okay? This is that you coming home to yourself, okay? Living your best life, walking into your happiness, staying positive, okay? No matter what you do, no matter what you decide to do for yourself, you are not gonna go wrong. I'm repeating myself, but shit, so is Source, okay? Look at this, girl. Look at this, okay? I'm so thrilled. I am so thrilled, okay? I'm gonna leave this there for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you, honestly, okay? This makes me so happy for you. Everything's turning out just fine, okay? You just gotta listen to yourself, listen to your heart, and don't give up, okay? All right, so I'm gonna end this here. Again, if you need anything else from me, you want to talk to somebody, reach out to me, okay? I'm an email away. Sometimes I even give out my cell phone number just so you have me at your fingertips. I have to be careful with guys, though. That's a different story. I don't normally, I do with women, but I don't with guys. So if you want my number, just ask me for it, okay? Yeah, that's creepy. Anyway, I love you bunches. I love you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your life and your journey, okay? I'm going to shoot this over to you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, hon.